So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Not the most accurate pass. He's looking wide.
You know, Peter, I like players who get on with things with a minimum of fuss, and on that team sheet is Sergi. He's a very good example of that, always prepared to do the uglier part of the job, and we should never ignore that, you know.
Just a proper business-like player.
Yeah, I mean, maybe my full-back bias is kicking in here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end? Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bastoni. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Scholes. Scholes! That's brilliant! A finish of true class!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Manchester United finding themselves, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Elects to cross. Cleared away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Quality ball. Pedro Neto.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Sergi is looking to influence the game from out wide. Has crossed into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Namdin already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Scholes looking understandably energised after his goal. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Shifted it to the flank. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's Pele! Oh, he's been caught napping. Czech deals with that, nice and simple. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Zanetti, and it's Scholes. Scholes will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Big chance! Bullet. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Scholes. Little pass back. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's takes a shot!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Pele. That's very neat. And it's Scholes. Scholes! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's Batistuta. Chips it through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pele. Scholes. Scholes touches it back.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is a promising build-up. Pele, and he's in on goal. Ah, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
This possibly the last play of the half. Eto'o with the clearance. Delivers with Batistuta! That's a decent clearance. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just
to
a quick
review the
request
first
today
half.
for everybody to
Namdin
please kindly
definitely
remove any
happy
cars
with
parked
the way
on the
they've
road
gone about
outside
things
the
in the
stadium.
first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Namdin have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And he's making progress on the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. A towering header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Tonali. And it's Zanetti. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Scholes. Zanetti has the space to scheme. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And this is getting better and better. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Namdin are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
60 minutes played. Now it's Pele.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Namdin have their second corner now. And a header! That's another chance! Pullet can clear it away. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Batistuta. Coming on the field is number 30.
Defending of the desperate variety. Scholes. Nice control. Tonali. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rijkaard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Namdin perhaps contemplating their next change here. Could be danger, it's Eto'o! It's a goal! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Hangs one, gets his head on it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Threads one in. Might be danger here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitution on the field.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square.
Number 5, Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field. Number 15.
That has been knocked clear.
Number 19, Conte. Number 8, Hazard.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Namdin will have one further opportunity to make a substitution. And the finish! And the difference is still 1, but only just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And they've got rid. Great vision. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Rijkaard. Bastoni. No, that's been intercepted. Stam. Pepe. Pullet. Just 5 minutes left. He's got away. Pedro Neto. Oh, good effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Throw it. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Pirlo. And it's Pullet. Can he get it through? Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Five minutes to add. He's having a pop! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Pedro Neto. And there's his chance to lead the counter. A probing pass. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Conte. And that is as far as it goes. Nandin can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
Just a quick reminder.
So
today,
there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and
that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And that gets things running.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Quality ball. Best might just make this. Not the most accurate pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé. Shifted it to the flank. Now the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Messi. And it's Zanetti.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. Cruyff receives it in a wide position.
Well played and well cleared.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Eto'o! He's delivered all right. And there is your opener. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Out towards the flank. There's the crossfield ball. Flings in across. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Best getting forward. Zanetti looking to receive it in space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Messi, and he's making progress on the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Messi ventures forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And a chance! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Best. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Best. Quick look, then plays it in. Pirlo. It's Hullet. And it's Pirlo. Tries to thread one through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's got away from... It's Eto'o! And no mistake! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And now he has two. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Desai goes long. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Kong and Hanoi get the second half started.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great run. Bullet! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Kong and Hanoi with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Hullet. Messi. Great challenge, time to perfection.
The perfect tackle. He's been superb.
Distributed tidily. And here's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Bullet! That's a fine save.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
That's a good ball out wide. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Eto'o.
Such good technique.
Pass is just off target. Played out to the left flank. Best is onto it in a flash. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good play. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, sweet feet. Maldini did just about enough to come. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Dink through. It's Pele! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nicely aimed pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Looking for the run. Pinches it off him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a promising position. Now it's Eto'o. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's cut it out. Done delicately. And he's intervened well there. Thuram caresses it through, and that's gone loose.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's Cruyff. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's being shifted off it. He has found the way through. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That's a decent clearance. Played out wide. Spread to the right. And this is Messi. Can he get on the end of this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Hullet. Maldini. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Now this... Hullet! And that is well cleared.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Now it's Hullet. He's got away. Cruyff. It's a sweeping cross. Czech claims it. Safe hands. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in. And that could set him on his way. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's it. There will be time for no more. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Oh no, this does not look good. Just eases him off the ball. Azar. And it's Thuram. That's Maldini. Best has it in a wide position. Maldini. Vieira. Knocks it out wide. And it's Thuram. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, great run, magical! And the keeper gets his hands on it. Figo, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Desai. Milan are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Bullet. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Spread out to the left. And that's been won straight back. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Vieira. Distributed tidily. Figo. Bullet! It's hit the upright. Goal! Milan! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he skips past his man. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Milan currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Over to the right flank. Now it's Figo. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way. Plays a sharp little ball here. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's a throw. He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely aimed pass. Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now, can they get him away? Stam cuts it out.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Gullit does well not to be outdone there. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Against the crossbar! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Desai. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Bergomi wins the duel this time. And it's lofted through here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ibrahimovic. Gullit. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Not a bad try by any means. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we've reached half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So we're underway for the second half. Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Desai. Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back. No way through there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's Gullit. Davids. And it's Messi. Gullit engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Vieira. That's not going far. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Davids makes a dash for it. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's caught it there, it's a free kick. Quickly taken. Davids. Davids makes a move down the right. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Maldini, the man that is tenacity personified. Played out towards the right wing. Messi has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and... Oh, what a mistake! It's Eto'o! Oh, good finish! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Manchester United restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Knocks it into space. Just about up to 75 minutes. Best. Oh, it's Seedorf. No way through. And they're quick to get it back. Hazard will... And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Pullet is standing...
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
And it's Maldini. And he's forced to go back. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's managed to get free. Bergomi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bullet looking for the chance to skin one in from range. That ball looks a good one. Sergi. That's a good ball out wide. And he was quick to react. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Bullet picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergomi?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
Thuram. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Davids, searching pass he's played there. Maldini. To Hazard. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Distributed tidily. Bigo receives it in a wide position. Oh, that was vital. Xavi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And they've switched it over to the other side. There's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. And he's gone searching cross-field.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Davids. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Pele. Xavi. Spread out to the left. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Davids. And this is Hullet. Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Namdin have reclaimed it. Well, played right into his path. Sergi. Now he's off and running. Desai. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Seedorf. Maldini. And he's quick to return it. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Xavi. It's Bergomi. Sergi. Tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well,
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who is the target now? He's having a terrific effort. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bergomi gets it away. Desai makes the interception. Aims beyond the defence. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Neymar running with intent. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Thuram. Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Vieira.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, he's caught it now. It's a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Oh, well played, well played. And that is well cleared. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Namdin finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second period is underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, and Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Xavi receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Stam can get it clear. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He is through here. Knocks it into space. Aimed at the far side.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. Namdin clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that has put paid to that. Neymar. That looks a good ball through. Gullit gets into a good position. Ball in towards... Impressive jump! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Azar. Pele going forward. And it's Azar. Now it's Pele. That's good running with the ball. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gullit wants to run onto this. Seedorf. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Engages and forces him off the ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Sergi. And it's Neymar. Gullit. Bigo does really well to win the ball there. And this is Gullit.
Pretty robust defending.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 10, Figo. Coming on the field, number 18.
And it's Azar.
George Best.
Azar going face to face with his great
Messi.
rival.
Substitution in
Well,
progress.
it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pirlo. Played into space.
Manchester United.
And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played in here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just eases him off the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? Thuram.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Sergi.
2 added minutes has been
Xavi.
indicated.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Messi. Hazard. Pirlo. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please be made aware.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
None did. Just